Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Bitcoin. If you see anything about Bitcoin, any type of cryptocurrency, WhatsApp, and my comments, please know it is not me. That is a scammer using my name and my picture. Y'all, I know 3 videos in one day, but I thought this was important enough to come back with a 3rd video. Don't worry, this is not going to be an everyday thing. There's just not enough news to make 4 videos every day. Some people can make 4 or 5, but okay. Y'all, we all know that the infrastructure bill has been passed. Chuck Schumer said that this bill is going to be paid for through making big corporations pay their fair share in taxes. Some of these companies don't pay anything in taxes. Some pays very little. But since he said that, big corporations has came out and said they will not let this happen. And they will not go down without a fight. Well, the American people's been fighting forever trying to get a leg up. And the only people that's getting a leg up is the big corporation. I think it's time we turn the tables on them. Right now, there is lobbyists fighting on the behalf of these big corporations not to let this happen. Maybe they'll win, maybe they won't. But we're going to talk about both scenarios. Y'all, I want to look into, I've done a Google search for the big companies that's paying no income tax. There is a lot of companies out there, but I found a list of the 55 top ones. I'm sure there is a lot more, but I picked out some of the ones that I knew what the companies were. And I got 9 of them here I want to tell you about. Archer Daniel Midland pays 0 taxes. FedEx, you know that little company, FedEx, 0 taxes. Nike, 0 taxes. So the next time you go buy that 200 pair of tennis shoes that's not worth $15, well, guess what? On that $200 pair of tennis shoes, you're paying $15 in sales tax. Why? If they're not going to send it to the IRS. Dish Network, 0 sales tax. Ecolab, they supply cleaning supplies to every hospital, every restaurant, anything that I can think of. 0 taxes. Hewlett Packard, the computer company, I'm using their computer right here. 0 taxes. Michaels, it's a hobby shop. 0 taxes. Penske Automotive Group, 0 taxes. And of course, the one that I like to whip on the most, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, 0 taxes. Up until last week, Jeff Bezos was the richest man in the world. He got knocked down to 2nd place, and I forgot who it was. It's an Asian man. I forgot his name though. But I was glad to see him get knocked down 1 spot anyway. Even though that's nothing to him, he won't even feel it. But y'all, these companies pays absolutely 0 taxes, and there's a lot more. But the IRS says that they will be closing the legal loopholes that they're using not to pay taxes. Y'all, we can't blame these companies, really. What they're doing is illegal. Moral? No, it's not moral. But nobody really cares about morals anymore. So they're going to work on closing those legal loopholes if the lobbyists don't change things. And the lobbyists has a lot of pull with the politicians because, you know, they're deep into politicians' pockets. That's how politicians get their funding for their campaigns. So anything could happen at this minute. Y'all, we can fix this. I've got 2 scenarios here that I want to tell you about. if these companies loses and they have to start paying their fair share, yeah, we'll feel it at the cash register, because these companies will not simply absorb this higher tax. They're going to pass it on to you and me at the cash register. But we can control that. Just say, for instance, Amazon. That's my whipping post. I hate Amazon with a passion. But just say, for instance, Amazon loses and they have to start paying taxes. Well, if they raise their prices, they're not the only dog in the show. We can quit buying from Amazon. In fact, I've never bought anything from Amazon, and I never will. I hate Amazon that much. I would love to see them go under. But we could quit buying anything from Amazon. They're trying to stick it to us. We can stick it to them. These companies will fast realize that they're losing money and they're going out of business. So they will lower their prices back down to where they're supposed to be. Because all companies will not raise their prices. The ones that's paying their fair share right now, they're going to be happy. They're going to be trucking along with their regular prices. Well, that's who we're going to buy our goods from. Okay, now, if they get their way, if the lobbyist wins and they don't have to pay their fair share of taxes, what we can do, we can boycott their companies completely. Don't buy any goods from them. Put them out of business. If they will not pay their fair share of taxes, why are they in business? They're screwing you and me. Every time we make a purchase, they're screwing us. And I ain't got kissed the first time yet. Y'all, these companies has to start paying their fair share. These companies, if they pay their fair share, it would completely pay for both stimulus packages. And we would get stimulus checks. Everything would be on the upswing. Everything would start getting better real fast. So if they don't pay their fair share, they're saying the hell with you. And you're their customer, and they're saying the hell with you. Well, we need to turn that around and say, no, the hell with them, and not buy their goods. Because, like I said, all these other companies that's been paying their fair share, they're going to be happy. They'll be happy to take your money. I mean, think of the billions and billions of dollars that Amazon makes, and they don't pay a penny in sales tax. That should piss you off. But yet, every time you go to the cash register, you pay sales tax. Every time you pick up a paycheck, you pay sales tax on that. Every time the government sends you any type of check, if it's in a certain amount, you're going to pay some taxes on it. Every year we file income tax. Every year, most of us, if we're making any money at all, we pay income tax. But these big corporations pays absolutely nothing. You should be pissed off. You should be biting the bit, waiting for the day that these companies pays their fair share. If Chuck Schumer has his way, they will do it. Chuck Schumer says that they will pay their fair share of taxes to pay for these bills. The lobbyists, they have a lot of pull, and Chuck Schumer is just one person. So, will the lobbyists win? Will these big corporations win? Well, I can tell you one thing. If we do what I just said, boycott their businesses, or either start buying our goods from another company, if they raise their prices, we will win. But will this happen? Will we do it? No, because we want to save 10 cents on a roll of toilet paper. That's pretty sad. We can fight, we can gripe, we can fuss, we can cuss about it all day long. But when it comes to taking action, we won't do it. We want to save that dime. Just like with the politicians. We fuss, we cuss, we gripe, we complain about them. Election time, what do? We vote them right back in the office. If we keep doing the same thing, nothing is going to change. Everything is going to stay the same and get worse. So it's up to us. Y'all, if you want your comments put on my website, please start it with We the People in the comments below. We will move them over to the website. You don't have to do anything, but the link is in the description box. Go check out the website. There's blogs over there. Stuff that I can say over there that I can't say here on YouTube. Also, I've got a Facebook group, We the People. Be sure and check that out and answer 2 little questions and I will approve your membership. Y'all, please leave your comments. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. He will get us through all of this. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for everyone hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And say a prayer for our leaders also. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.